All right, so welcome. We're excited that you're here. We're excited about what we're going to share with you. I know what you're looking at sounds absolutely absurd. If I showed you how you could turn on an income of $9 billion legally in the next 30 days, you would probably say I'm crazy. But I'm going to ask you this question because everybody I've asked this question of, they answered yes and yes. So my first question is, if I showed you how you could legally earn $9 billion in 31 days, would you be willing to share that with at least 2 more people every day? Everybody I've asked that to said, yeah. Now, the second question I asked them is, would you be willing to spend $10 if I could show you how this works? Would you be willing to spend $10? The second question always gets a yes too. All right, so we're going to move forward with this. And let's see. All right, so Einstein here. A lot of people said Einstein was crazy. And his school teachers in high school said he'd never graduate from high school, let alone anything else. So, one of his quotes right here, when they call you crazy, remember that great ideas don't come from average minds. So I'm asking you, do you think you're average? Surely you're not. And I'll tell you why you're not. It's because I believe that everyone is made in the image of greatness and has a destiny of greatness if they will just search for it. If they will simply just search for it. So whether you know it or believe it or not, isn't it time you lived up to your own potential and experienced a fulfilling life in the equivalent of your own greatness? That's what we're here to help you learn how to achieve. So real quick, we're just going to go through this and we'll take it a minute. All right, so here's the skivvy of it all. If you can add and multiply any number by 2, and if you can copy and paste, you can simply do what I'm about to show you needs to be done, what we teach you to do. And you're going to say, this is an absolute no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. Okay, so simply, it's just draw-dropping, elementary math, coupled up with your desire to help others will change your life. That's all it really comes down to. And it's so elementary, even kids can understand this. But don't worry about it. If you don't understand it when you first see it, don't worry, you're not alone. There's a lot of people that look at this and don't understand it, but very quickly we've been able to help them achieve an income that they never dreamed they could have, and they really don't even know how it's happening. And there are some people that have achieved an income here, didn't even do anything to make it happen. They just told a couple of people who told a couple of people. That simple. So we're going to get right into it. This is being brought to you by Acquisition Alliance School of Prosperity. Acquisition Alliance School of Prosperity is a school on a mission to eradicate poverty. Our mission is to move millions of people from poverty to philanthropy. Our priority is your prosperity. So you're going to join a free school called Acquisition Alliance Prosperity, a School of Prosperity to begin with, and it's absolutely free, and we teach you to do everything we do for free. Now, a lot of people who've been around the industry of network marketing are familiar with the analogy, the simple math. It is true that if you take a penny and you double it every day for 30 days, at the end of 30 days, you have $5 million. And on the 31st day, you have over $10 million. Just doubling a penny every day. But we're going to go beyond the penny. We're going to go beyond it 100 times. We're going to go play with a whole dollar bill here. Now, keep in mind that what we're going to share with you tonight is absolutely legal. Absolutely legal. In fact, the company that we utilize to make this happen for you has been around for about 23, 24 years and pays off like clockwork. And when you find out what it is, you're going to be really shocked and surprised. But we're not going to tell you till you understand the potential that you have here, what you can really achieve here. So we're going to go through how it works and what you have to do to make it work. And then we're going to share with you later in our school how to get started in it and what it is. So, all right, just keep in mind, it's absolutely legal. We're not pyramiding money here illegally or anything. All right, so here we go. Day 1, doubling $1 every day for 31 days. Day 1 through 7, you start out your first day with $2. You're going to double $1, so 2 on the first day. The next day, you have those 2 still, and those two are doubled, that becomes 4. Now, I want you to think about these dollar bills as actually people. So we're going to be doubling people here every day. So every time you see dollars on here, they're representative of another person. We're gathering up an army of people. We're forming a crusade to go out and annihilate poverty. And we're looking for people who want to help. So as we go out and we share this with 2 more people every day, each person sharing it with 2 more people every day, in effect, what you're actually doing is doubling your income by $2 every day for each person that comes in here, and for each person who comes in here with somebody that you shared it with already, who shared it with somebody else, who shared it with somebody else. So you're doubling people every day in the army, who is resulting in you getting $1 for each person that comes into the army with you every day. Okay, so now they're not coming in with you specifically, they may be coming in with people underneath you that you've already introduced it to as you recruit your battalion. All right, so day 1, you've got your 2. Day 2, those 2 people went and got their 2, so that gives you 4. The same day, you went and got 2 more people on day 2. That gives you a total of 6 people now, $6. Total you've earned on day 2 is $8. Day 3. Now keep in mind what we're doing here. Nobody's asked you for a penny yet. You haven't paid a penny yet. You made a commitment for $10, but you haven't actually paid that yet. So day 3, you now have those 6 people each went and got 6 people. So now you got 12, plus you go get your 2, and that gives you 14. Plus the $8 you made the day before, your total from the day before. So now you have a total of $22 in earnings. You're now $12 in profit on day 3, and still haven't actually spent a penny yet. So now the next day on day 4, those 14 people that you had the day before, they now go get 2 more people the next day. Now you have 28 people, and you yourself went and got 2 more. So now you have a total of $30 for that day, plus the 22 from the day before. So day 4, you're up now to $52 total earnings since day 1. That's day 4. Day 5, you had 30 people on the day before. Those 30 people each went and got 2 more people. So you start the day out. As the day goes on, day 5, you got 60 people, and you went and got 2 more as well. By the end of day 5, you've got $62 sitting there, and 62 people in your battalion. So now you add that total to the total from the day before, you have $124. Day 6, you had 62 people in the battalion the day before. They each go get their 2 before the end of day 6. Now you have 134 new people in the battalion, plus you put 2 more people, gives you a total of 136 people on the very next day. So your total combined with the total from the day before, $260. Day 7, you started out with 136 people in the morning, and by nightfall, those 136 people went and recruited 2 more soldiers each. I call them soldiers of fortune. So you have 172 new people plus the 2 you brought in. That's 274 people. You add that 274 is $1 each, right? So you add that $274 to the $260 from the day before. You're now up to $534 by the end of day 7. And on that day, you actually paid $10. You are $514 in the positive. Actually, $24 in the positive. But no, yeah, $24 in the positive. Okay, because they only took $10 away from you. That's all. So now, the key to this is that everybody must help at least 2 struggling people every day. It's not hard to find people in this day and age that are struggling financially. Statistically, we already know that in America, 80% of Americans are living on government assistance every month. And with the cost of gas going up like it has been, well, a lot of people are stressed and struggling right now and wondering how they're going to make ends meet, because when gas goes up, so does the cost of everything else. Everything in that grocery store goes up in price the minute the gas costs go up. You're all experiencing this. You know what I'm talking about. So it's not hard to find 2 people who would say, yeah, I'll do this. I want to do this. You know, if I can increase my income by that much, just simply selling 2 more people every day. Yeah, easy enough. All right, so let's go on to day 8. Day 8, You start out with the 548 people total. You go get 2 more. Now you've got 550. Your total earnings for that day, 1,000 combined with the day before. You know, that 500 you had the day before, you're now up to $1,084 in earnings. Every day it's doubling. Everybody gets 2, you get your 2. It just keeps doubling. You see the numbers here. On day 18, guess what? You just cleared your first million. Actually, $44,456. That's a lot of money in 18 days, wouldn't you agree? Now, it sounds absolutely absurd, but you know, I just told you how simple it is to do it. It's just everybody caring enough about other people to go share it with 2 more people every day. Every day, find 2 more people that you can help, that you can share this with. And sharing it is easy. We make it real simple for you. We give you all the tools that you need. If you can copy and paste, remember, if you can copy and paste, you can be very, very successful here. If you know how to share things on Facebook Messenger, through emails and things like that, we're going to give you what you need to share with people. And they're going to come here just like you are tonight and listen to this and see for themselves how easy this is to do and how much money you can accumulate so quickly, so easily, so quickly and easily. Not difficult at all. All right, so let's go on to the next day. Day 19 through 31, it continues. So for about a half a month now, you've been doubling every day and everybody's been doubling every day. Day 31, you hit 382 million. It's so much money you can't even hardly say it. $9,382,093,166. All right, sounds absurd, ridiculous, right? It's just simple math, though. It's just very simple math, and it's laid out right there in front of you in black and white. Why would anybody not want to at least attempt to be successful at this? Don't you believe you were born in the image of greatness and to live a life filled with greatness and fulfillment? How fulfilling can it be to help other people alleviate their financial stress? Financial stress causes all kinds of problems itself. If it's not problematic enough, it can cause you to have physical ailments. Look what you can do here so simply, so easily, sharing it with other people. Let's just say, you know, 9 billion, well, that's just a little shy here being, you know, that the next day it's going to be on the 32nd day, you're talking over 10 billion right there, because it's going to double, right? So let's call it 10 billion. If you were only 0.1% successful at this, just 0.1%, not a half, not a quarter, 0.1% successful, you would be having accumulated a monthly recurring income of over $1 million monthly from the day that you did it. Monthly recurring income that just keeps coming in, just keeps coming in. You can't stop it, because the people who just found out about it, they're telling other people about it, and that causes you to just have more income. You can't even stop it. All right, so it simply just adds up, black and white. You saw the numbers, it's just there. Your accountant would even tell you, thumbs up. Yeah, it's the truth, for real. It adds up. Easily done. Care enough to share it with 2 more people every day. They're not hard to find, they're easy. Everybody you come across is interested in having more money. Honestly, I really believe that if I took this to Donald Trump and said, hey, Donald, if I showed you how you could have a $9 billion extra income every month in 31 days, would you be willing to share it with 2 more people every day? And would you be willing to spend $10? I think I'd get a yes and a yes. What do you think? You know, even rich people want more money. All right, so, you know, if you've been in the network marketing industry, I'm going to say to you here right now, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. We're going to teach you at the school how to do some things differently and in the insanity. help you change the scenario of throwing good money after bad into programs and not making enough money and having your friends doing the same thing. Many people have lost a lot of friends in the network marketing industry for that very reason. So we're going to stop all that craziness. We're going to flip the scenario around and give you what you need. If you come to class and you learn what we do, you'll simply, easily achieve an income that is reliable, dependable, and stable, and also diversified. We're going to help you create a diversified income. You're going to learn things about taking a little bit of this money we're teaching you how you can make so easily and investing it into some programs where you get to get some equity in real estate as well as income from those programs while that real estate is building equity. We're going to show you a lot of different ways to turn on a whole lot of money with the very same people you just introduced to the school that learned about how you can take $10 and have it become $9 billion in 31 days. Now, I'm not making a promise to everybody that it's going to work perfectly and you're going to see that, but I will say this. If you just plug in, you're going to see a major part of that come to fruition for you very quickly, very quickly. If you're not in profit mode, by the time they take that $10 from you, well, I'm going to tell you, it's because you didn't come to school and you didn't attempt to share it with anybody. That's the only reason it wouldn't happen for you, the only reason why. And even if you plug in, you'll be surprised what happens while you're learning how it works. If you don't understand how it works, don't worry about it. Get plugged in, because we put people underneath people. And if you're not already there, well, we can't put anybody underneath you. And that's where the money starts to flow in. We force everybody to have an income because we do that. And in doing so, people don't drop out and go away. That's the biggest reason people don't make money in the network marketing industry. They don't have a system, a method, a program that allows them to literally force people to make an income so they don't go away. They don't quit paying that PV or that amount that has to be paid to be shuffled every month so that everybody has an income. We have tricks here. We have all kinds of tricks up our sleeves to help you turn on a stabilized income and help your people have the same so they don't go away and you don't lose any more friends trying to make a buck in the network marketing industry. All right, so we're going to teach you to do some things differently. Acquisition Alliance School of Prosperity. Your prosperity is our priority. It's what we're all about here. And if you like what you just heard, it's real simple. You just go down to the bottom of the page down there, fill out the form right under this video, fill out the form, and it's going to send you an email to verify your email address. You're simply going to go to that email, verify the email address, then it's going to send you some login details to get into your own portal of the back office of the school. And then you come to the Zoom call, the musezoom.coms, www.musezoom.com. We have these presentations with live Q&A every night at 9 p.m. Eastern time. And then at 11 a.m. Eastern time every day, we have a live training class. And we want to try to be there as much as possible so that you get firsthand what's going on here and you can get your questions answered at the class as well. So then we keep that Zoom call open all day as customer support to help people who are getting involved here. We learn how to do what we do. There's people hanging out on the Zoom call all day between the morning training call and the evening presentation call, just to be of service to others who are trying to find their way through the school and what to do next. And it's really very simple. It won't take you very long to learn. Before you know it, you'll become what I call a recruiting monster. Your income will be turned on and you'll be helping other people learn their way around as well. It is very fulfilling. Ask anybody here. All right, so we look forward to meeting you in school. Just fill out the form below and we will see you in class. God bless. Y'all have a great evening and we're going to hang around here and take some Q&A.